his ball sack. Summer is sadly almost done. Beautiful ball bags tan from the summer sun. So many tucked hogs hiding to snap a pic of our sacks. Stencil and ski drooling and jacking. Spreading come from Bridgeport to the Gulf. But a new adventure is almost here. A brown autumn full of stench from my filthy assholes. Ball bag summer has become fall for farting. Let's hear those shit cutters hustle as you blow out your sphincter muscles. Cabana King showed his nuts, Vinny Cash, what a bag. Brickosaurus, nice and tight. Eggplant Frank, what a sight. Quad Father's balls still dangle. Aunt Mead's got some sag. Thank God for the ski mask collective ball bag summer. Get ready, the boys want to hear your assholes trumpeting their sounds. We want them with bass, we want them with treble. Make our knees tremble in delight as you light them on fire. Show the toilet when it gets dire. Cover the season in shit. Blow out your hemorrhoids, you disgusting vile pigs. Ski Mask Collective's ball sack summer is sadly almost done. Beautiful ball bags tan from the summer sun. So many tuck hogs hiding to snap a pic of our sacks. Stencil and ski drooling and jacking. Spreading come from Bridgeport to the Gulf. But a new adventure is on.
There you go.
There
you
it
go.
is, folks. I mean, I don't see songs being made about other shows. Literally, it just came up with the idea one day just to show some ball bags. Now I'm banned from MLC forever for showing bag, and
For the best. For the best.
I don't know if it's just me, but you know, from the songs I hear and the way people are talking, everybody kind of likes the bags. You know, they like the ball bags. So, you know, we might bring it back next year.
Well, everybody's big on the bags, and summer's not over yet, folks. And the Summer of Stancil tour continues in just a few days as we go back
Oh
up
my
to
God, you're doing it. Where are you going now?
the mid coast of Maine. I go every year. I'll be there.
Is the great and powerful Chuck going this time?
Chuck Mangione is not going. He's on assignment, but White Julio will be in attendance and will surely do a little sports mass preseason with good old White Julio, fan favorite. So stay tuned.
One of my favorite guys to hang out with, except I would never get in a car with him. I've never seen anybody drive that irrationally. That one night, I think we went to a comedy club. I mean, the way that he was driving was just in bad shit insane.
Chuck Mangione or White Julio?
White Julio.
Yeah, I think you're talking about regular Julio.
No, I've never seen regular Julio drive.
Really? White Julio's a good driver.
Is he? No, I mean, the way he came pulling into the driveway of whoever's house we went to afterwards was just, I mean, I thought he was going to catch air with you guys in there. We were all fucking hammered, but I wasn't driving, of course.
Yeah, of course. We would never drive drunk. Of course.
No, definitely not.
No. But yeah, ball bag summer coming to an end, folks. You had your ball bags out. It's now up on the Patreon just the other day. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, that was yesterday. I went down to the beach, did a beach show, 57 minutes solo of myself at the beach, folks, here in the Gulf. You know, not Bridgeport, but we are spreading loads from Bridgeport to the Gulf, if you can tell by the song. But no, I was up. I don't know if you watched the beach show. I know you uploaded it, but I was putting it out there yesterday. If somebody Venmos me $200, I'll go get the eggplant emoji tattooed on the ball bag. And nobody bid. But, and I also think, being in the state of Texas, it would be difficult to find somebody to actually tattoo my bag, or what? I don't know. That's why I was asking for the 200 so that I can go get the tattoo. And I was being dead serious about it. I'm not going to do it today because I'm not in the mood
late.
like I was yesterday. It's too late. I was in the mood yesterday. I was going to pick up all my shit from the beach, go straight to the tattoo shop, You get the eggplant emoji tattooed on the ball sack. And which my dad formally texted me after the show and said he was not a fan of that idea. But what does he got to worry about what's on my ball bag?
I would hope he doesn't have to worry about that. That'd be interesting. There's videos about that.
Yeah,
He's on Twitter. Do you want to plug his Twitter?
Yeah, go follow my dad on Twitter, which I thought was going to be a great idea. But now that every time I tweet something even a little bit off the rails, I get a fucking text message about it. But it's at YardDog60. Go follow him on Twitter. He finally joined after years of begging him to get on. And I can tell he loves it because he's liking everything I have. And I see who he follows, of course. Him being the Yard Dog, he's following Kumia and like accounts. So, big racist.
Yeah, classic. Good.
Yeah.
Listen, the new rules, new rule, as Bill Mayer would say, as we established last week. $10 and up, super chat. We'll read it immediately. Anything less, we will read at some point. But since Sam V started us off and he had a nice thing to say, thanks for the laugh, guys. Man pun. Anywho, I don't support Spurgtopia. I still don't know what a Spurg is, and I don't care. Thanks, Sammy.
Yeah, that's why I didn't address that. But it's still man pond season. It's ball bag season. We all know what's going on out there. You know, you walk outside, you're breaking a sweat. Now, but speaking of, there's a milk right there. Speaking of laughs, I saw Gino upload a clip from Stancil Tuesdays, I guess on In Hot Water, and he was going off about the clip. I didn't see anything funny about it. I mean, it's just the same shit you do on here, really. Within the clip, I don't know if he was like really trying to promote you or what it was all about, but I mean, there was nothing, there wasn't a joke or anything.
Yeah, I'm just me. I'm great. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe Gino's not used to seeing it on a screen. He's so used to witnessing me in person. But no, yeah, Stancil Tuesday was back on Gino's channel.
I guarantee I could go watch that show and find 10 to 15 different clips of you actually being funny. But he uploaded a clip where there's really nothing going on in the clip, and I'm like,
what was it?
You could have. I don't remember what it was, but I'm watching it, and I'm like, there's not even any dialogue in this clip. And so what I'm thinking is Gino's starting to have to make his own clips, and he doesn't really know how to do it.
Oh, interesting. Well,
like if you're gonna clip something from a podcast, I mean, you want to upload something that's funny when everyone's laughing and all that stuff. But,
well, at least he's trying.
I know you watch every show.
Well, at least he's trying. But credit to but credit to Gino. At least he tries to do a real show, and he does have fun. He has articles ready. He has some clips, like news things ready, similar. So at least he's trying, unlike other shows, and I know he didn't pay for it, and he's not even a member, you cheap piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm not bashing Gino at all. I'm saying, Gino, next time you upload a clip, just maybe sift through it a little bit more and find something that's going to make everyone laugh.
Yeah, but conversely, to Chris Mack's point, I haven't watched MLC in nearly a month. That shit is retarded, and most of the audience are retarded faggots at this point. Yeah, you're right. Listen, I said it last week, and I hold true. You need to go. If you haven't watched Stancil's State of the Union of Podcasting, you need to watch it. It's canon and Bible and verse on what is going on with these shows, and I haven't watched an MLC since then. I put it on full transparency. I threw it on my phone the other day just to see what was going on, and literally laughed out loud by myself because as soon as I put it on, it was a Ted E super chat followed by a Gustav super chat, and it's just the same hack, unfunny bullshit, simp chatting, getting their shit read, and I immediately turned it off. I was like, all right, I'm not missing anything here. So, unfortunately, nothing has changed over there in MLC, it seems.
I talked about this a little bit on the Beat show yesterday, but I tuned in the other day because I got a message that he was trashing us, and he only did it. He played a clip from our show. He only did it for maybe 30 seconds, and it threw us off. And there was nothing he could say because of the stuff we were saying on our show was 100% true. And he knew there was nothing that he could say. So he quickly got rid of the clip and moved on to the Super Chatters.
Yeah.
So either he likes us, so he didn't bash us, or he knew for a fact that we were fucking always right, which we are, and there was nothing that he could do about it.
Yeah, well,
I got
listen.
another DM.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I got another DM from a listener of MLC that says, you know, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, his average listeners were about 1,200. Now it's like in the 400s, and so people are just dropping like flies.
Yeah, every time I've been turning around, exactly. It was averaging, I remember, around 1,000 to 1,200 exactly, and now it's been hovering. Every time I've turned on, to be fair, it's been around like 600 or so. But yes, that's hundreds less than before. And listen, as we've always said, we don't even. I think I speak for both of us. We never said we hated Kevin or we hate this. We don't like the
Absolutely
current
not.
state.
Yeah.
We want what's best for the show is all. We're not
We
not
just
here to
want our show
bash.
back, the show that we fell in love with. It's not that anymore, you know.
Make MLC great again. Yes, yes. Let's stop rewarding the simp chat loser, the Gustavs and the Furious F. I mean, it's just embarrassing at this point. It's the same
I mean,
people.
even a guy like Husey sent me a DM saying it's terrible. For him to say it's terrible, you know it's terrible. I mean, he'll watch anything.
Yeah, it's just, and again, it's like I said, listen, peel back the thin veneer of reality and show business to what I said before we started. We talked about doing another episode Sunday, which we probably will. And I said, like, I really don't have, I don't even know if I'll have much to talk about for another show this weekend. And the point is, you know, there's no,
We
again,
do shows whenever we have stuff to talk
right,
about.
we do
Whether
it
it's
once a
our
week. We do it once a week usually, and you do it once a week, you inevitably have shit to talk about. Like I wouldn't want to do a show. I wouldn't want to do a show 3 days a week, much less 5 days a week for 3 to 4 hours a clip.
Right.
There's nothing. There can't be anything to talk about. You're not going. You're not leaving your house. It's impossible.
And that's why he's watching clips. That's why all he does is watch clips because he's got nothing to talk about. He doesn't leave his house except to go on a bike ride or get some milk for the kids. That's it. He doesn't even. I'm sure he doesn't even take his wife to dinner. He doesn't do spots. So what the fuck is there to talk about? I went to the beach yesterday. You know. By the way, going forward, folks, solo shows will be live and then put directly on the Patreon. So
that's right. Ski Mask at the beach. He pulled his ball bag out. It's all on the patreon.com. Ski Mask Media. $3 gets you everything. We're not giving into inflation like these other cucks. $3 gets you everything. I not only uploaded your beach stream today, I also obviously you can find it on Twitter for free, but I put the link to Doggy Thunder's new anthems. We started the show with the Ball Bag Summer. We'll finish the show with the Seasons of what Ski Mask or whatever the fuck. And it's not $10, but since he did make our intro song, I'll read it since he made it. Doggy Thunder $4.99. Ski Mask looks like an old couch on the side of the road in Tucson. Read at your own pleasure.
I think he's probably making a reference to Doug Stanhope, who has all those funny colors and stuff. I've worn this shirt on the show before.
Now, speaking of how you look, would you mind rolling up that mask to show the viewers what you got going on above the lip there?
Oh, yes. You guys think? Big mustache.
There you go. Be a janitor with
Trying
that
to look
broom.
like a police officer. Yeah.
Beautiful
Big,
boy.
big stash. Like, you know, what if I've eaten a box? It's nice and fluffy, and you know, it is a little. It does hurt the ladies. The ladies do not like the mustache that I grow because my hair is very coarse. That comes out of my mustache. I can't grow a beard. That's the only place I can really grow facial hair. So.
Any more run-ins with the black lady from the laundromat?
Yeah, how'd you know about that?
You talked about it on the show multiple times. I guess you were drunk.
Oh,
the lady with the bag. The lady with the bag in the laundromat.
Yeah. So I think it was, what day was it? It was Monday. Went over there and yeah, she had the bag. And,
again?
I got a job offer on Tuesday with FedEx, and they were like, "Oh, you got to go take a drug test and all this shit on Friday. I was going to be a FedEx driver." But then my fucking background check came in, and they quickly said, "Yeah, you're not working for us." I thought the DWI only went back 5 years. My dad told me it goes back 7, and it's been 6. So I'm 1 year off. And I get it, it's a driver's position. I was a .39 VAC, so the background check really wasn't in the highest hopes of being a driver for a company that drives trucks.
Cowards,
So, I mean, I
cowards.
understand. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they're scared about. It's been 6 years. It's fine. But it's like 7 now in Texas where they really don't look at it as hard as they do. It used to be 5.
Well, that's actually good to know because my last DUI, my last one, who knows what my next one will be, but my first one was in 2010. My last one was in 2018. So I guess I still got another year to go
Oh,
before
hey,
that.
my last one was in 2018, too. What's the date
Right.
on yours?
Cheers to us.
Yeah, good. Sweet tea, folks.
It's coming up on the anniversary because I was at my buddy's wedding in Newport, Rhode Island, and then I met my mom and the family in Maine. So it was right around this time of year. That'd be wild if it was actually today. I don't know how I can find that out, but
Well, if you got it in a state where you don't live, why'd you even fuck with it? I still got a warrant in Connecticut.
right. Well, exactly. You have warrants for your arrest.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I didn't want a warrant. Excuse me for not wanting a warrant for my arrest.
Well, I mean, it's for a misdemeanor. The police officer wouldn't tell me what it was for. I know what it was for, but it's only a misdemeanor, so they can't arrest me in any other. The only state they can arrest me in is Connecticut.
Well, not only that, I got I don't know, maybe I guess Connecticut's just gay, which would check out, but yeah, I got separate punishments from Connecticut on their own because they passed along the info down the line. I guess that's why
I was on probation when I moved to Connecticut.
Yeah, my DUI.
I was still on probation when I got my Connecticut driver's license.
My DUI in Rhode Island was treated like a first DUI in Rhode Island. I had actually it's so long ago I forget, but I think I had to do like a community service, which of course I forged and sent in, not a big deal, and made up the old signature and Xerox. Oh no! I don't know what the statute of limitations. This is all allegedly, and this is a comedy show, so of course I'm lying about all this.
Right. No, in Texas,
but in Connecticut, Connecticut is what.
If you get caught forging, it's like 10 years in prison, bro.
No, I would never do that. Wink. But Connecticut was the one that required the blow-a-later and the suspension. That was all Connecticut. Rhode Island, I just had to do. I had my license suspended for 6 months in Rhode Island, and I had to do fake community service. That was it. Connecticut was the one that required the breathalyzer and all that shit. That was all Connecticut. So they just passed it along.
That's the way Smith County was. Remember when I moved up there, I had the breathalyzer?
Yeah. Well, the worst part is, Ski, the worst part is I got the year suspension or whatever in Rhode Island. So that was up. Beautiful. That's up. I got a letter saying it's up. The next day, I get a letter from Connecticut that you needed to keep it. So they didn't run it congruently. They made me serve the Rhode Island sentence, and then they butt fuck you when you don't know it's coming a year later when that's up. And they sent the breathalyzer thing. They sent the suspension thing. Everybody is gay. But the moral of this story, folks. The moral of this story, folks, is look at us. We're doing wonderful. We're doing great. And we drink and drive. Don't be a fucking coward. Don't give in to the bastards. Don't let the bastards keep you down, as Hunter S. Thompson would say. Keep driving drunk. As Kevin Brennan would say, they can't catch us all. Get out there. Couple weeks left of summer, folks. Get behind the wheel of a vehicle after having some beverages.
Just like the great and powerful Chuck Mangione always says, always drink before you drive.
Sure.
What the fuck? Get yourself in the right mood, right position, step it, put the pedal to the metal, get out there, blow through the stop signs, blow through the red lights. Who gives a fuck? They cannot catch us all. If you get caught, you got caught. Own it. That's it. Go through the repercussions. And then when you get done with that, drink and drive again.
Yeah.
Top tail partner.
Absolutely. Come and get me, you fucking pigs. No offense. I support the blue line. Uh-oh,
I
Ski.
do. I support the blue line too, but come and get me. I got
Uh-oh,
the
Ski.
mustache now. You're gonna think I'm one of them.
Ambrose Bernstein says this is riveting. We better watch other people's show for a few hours and then read other people's comments for another few hours because that is
Yeah,
apparently
one
entertaining.
of our biggest fans sent me a fucking message the other day and said, "I can't believe you're not a fan of Melton. He's so good. Even Teamster Tim gives him the encouragement or whatever the fucking word is, the endorsement." And I go,
Terrible.
"Listen, I never said I'm not a fan of him. I said I had a good time hanging out with him in AC. We had fun. We laughed. I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to his show. There's only 4 or 5 shows I have in my docket that I listen to. That's it. You know, I'm not going out of my way to fucking listen to a 4-hour show talking about bullshit."
Yeah, I've never watched. I mean, I've watched it just to see how terrible it is. I've never watched, but I would never watch that show. I've never watched a full Shuley. I've watched a Levy show when it first started a couple of times, but I never watched a full Shuley show, and now I can't watch a
Yep.
full MLC show. To your point, why would I watch any of these losers? Watching other clips, I could listen to Mark Norman and Joe List. I could listen to Shane Gillis. I could listen to Tommy Pope. Like, why would I ever subject myself to this slop of people on our level, if not lower? At least we're putting in the effort to do a real show and not use a crutch of clips or sniping or comment. Yes, we got DUIs. We should be in jail.
And I'm not going to sit here and trash these other shows. The only show I will trash is MLC because it's really the only show I actually give a fuck about. And I'm going to trash it when it's not good. Period.
It's out of love. It's just sad to see.
Yes.
It's just sad. Like I said last week, it's sad to see.
We knew it was going to come, but we didn't know it was going to come this fast, I guess.
Oh, I'll come. I'll come fast.
All over the place.
Yeah, coming from Bridgeport.
You're going to get that Courtney broad back on. She was great the second episode. That's a new sports mask.
We'll be back. I didn't even get a chance to do it. It happened right when I was signing on, folks. Tomorrow, 1 o'clock, Sports Mask is back with co-host Courtney Brooke. We're doing it 3 weeks in a row. Courtney Brooke, she showed me her pussy last week, and we got a lot to talk about. She knows nothing about sports, so it's perfect for the show. I love that. If you haven't figured out what
She's
Sports
got the
Mask
football field background on. She's like that cheerleader who knows nothing about what's going on in the game except the dances. But she's funny. She's funny. She's funny and
she gets it. And she literally has pom-poms and literally a better guest / co-host than what's on almost all of these sloppy shows in what these losers apparently call the Dabbleverse now. Dabblecon 2 going on right now. Ski Mask, is Teamster Tim up there?
I don't think he's there. I think Teamster Tim might have a lady. I heard through the grapevine, so I think that he's dedicating his time to laying a lot of pipe lately.
Really?
So it is hard to get him on the phone, but he has unblocked me officially. I don't know if we talked about this on the last show, but he has officially unblocked me.
No, the last show we just talked about his new gay haircut.
Oh yeah. So I think it was the day after. Yeah, because I went on BYB that night, and he unblocked me when I was on BYB because I know he watches that show. And he told me if I ever send him another picture like that, he's going to fucking kill me, wring my neck. Because what happened was he was driving one of his sons to work, and he had his phone up on the dash. And when I sent the picture, it just popped up. So just my big boner, his son saw it, and that's why he blocked me.
Now, did his son subsequently get his own boner after seeing yours? Maybe that's why Timmy.
I don't know. I wasn't going to ask him that. You know, I was already on thin ice. Teamster Tim's done plenty for me, one of my best friends, and I was happy.
Now is
that
Timmy sure? Now
unblocked.
Timmy's been fooled before, as we all have heard the infamous tale. Timmy's been fooled before. Is he sure this lady doesn't have a penis? He was fooled at the secret show.
I have not talked to him about the lady yet, but you know what? That's a great idea, especially all this gay talk lately. And, you know, pussy gets the couch and everything that's happened in the past and with Teamster Tim.
I just don't want to see him getting fooled.
I don't want to see him getting fooled either. If he reaches down and he feels something that shouldn't be below the belt when you're a man, he could go to prison because he's just that type.
Yeah, I would love to see Timmy, if she does have a ball bag, make sure you snap just a quick pic of that, because as Sam V says, just the quickest pic of that ball bag on that lady. Sam V 109 says it's ball bag season year round in Spurgtopia. Sam V, I like you. Besides this, I have no idea what Spurgtopia is. I don't want
I
to
have no
know. It
idea. And
sounds like nerd stuff, nerd loser stuff, but I'll allow it. 199. Yeah, tell Timmy to get a pic of that lady's ball bag he's been blowing on.
Yeah, $20 Venmo at Ski Mask Host, and we'll definitely get down to the nitty gritty on Teamster Tim's ball bag summer, because I don't know, if he shaved his head and got the new haircut. I don't know if he got a haircut below the belt, because he is a hairy man.
Yeah, I have to do a bit of manscaping before I head out for my next leg of the Stancil Summer Tour on Wednesday. I'm gonna have to. I do my bi-monthly grooming. I'd like to get your thoughts on this. I put on I have my electric razor, and I put on the one setting, not the 0 where you go
Right.
bald, but just the one. I do the chest, I do the shoulder area, and of course the upper back. That gets hair. Obviously the pubis nimbus area right above that penis. And I also have been getting in there to the crack in my old age, just to clean that up a bit. And the thing about it is, boys and girls, mostly boys here, girls, earmuffs, please. The thing you got to be careful with shaving the pubis nimbus area is the human body, nature has blessed us with hair down there to absorb a lot of moisture and stench. So when you do shave it, you are going to have a lot more liquid down there, usually more stench. All the more reason, boys, throw in that man pond right in that little crack of that ass if you're going to shave down there. That's a pro tip from your old pal Jim Stancil.
What is your go-to method when you're shaving your asshole? I haven't done it in a while. Number one, it's perfect for fart fall coming up, because, folks, when you do shave your asshole, the farts are 10 times as loud. 10 times as loud. I promise you that.
I'm so glad you said that, Ski. I am so glad you said that, because that's absolutely correct. I've actually taken a razor to my asshole in the past. Just take that little.
Yeah, I have too. I have a square mirror. I put it on the floor, and you squat right over the square mirror, and you see everything. That way you don't nick your actual butthole, because that hurts very bad. Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah, you don't want to nick
my grooming session when it comes to the pubulus is I never shave there, because every time I do, it itches real bad. But when the hairs get like this, I roll my finger like this, and I get them in a nice tight bind, and I get the scissors, and I go as low as I can go, and I clip that, and then next thing you know,
you're a real barber.
It's a very easy way to do it.
You're you're a real barber. You get in there with the clippers.
Was a barber.
I wonder if he trimmed ball hairs like that.
I don't know, because my ball hairs, I mean, if everybody saw the sandy bag, obviously I missed a couple spots, but my ball hairs get longer than the hair in my head. It's crazy.
I like to think your grandfather, this is like a family tradition of trimming ball bag hairs with snippers. But before we get too far removed, yes, as far as shave that crack in that asshole, folks, and the farts are nice, tight, like a timpani drum, like a tight snare, like a very tight, nice, very, very tight notes. Right. We're not the, that's when you got a lot of hair, you get the,
right.
These you get the, you get the nice tight like a trumpet.
Panic, because there's nothing holding it up. Like right now, I got a rainforest back there, and I don't remember the last time I shaved my asshole. It's been years.
Rainforest Cafe, I'll eat that ass. Now, if you shave your asshole and sit on a steel chair with no underwear, pants on, I mean, it is some of the tightest note. You haven't heard tight notes like that since fucking The Who.
I mean, that's actually how I found out that this was a thing, because when I used to work offshore, I was working on a liquid natural gas boat, and the only place you could smoke was over at the bow, and there was a metal bench. And I had shaved my asshole, and I went down to smoke a cigarette, and I thought I was just going to let one out and nobody would hear it, and it came out like a fucking firing ball. And all the other
Yeah.
smokers were like, "What the fuck, dude?" And I'm like, "I
They
have
were
no
impressed.
idea how that happened."
Impressed and jealous, right?
Correct. Yeah. I mean, it took a while to really, get down to how to figure out to let a little small one out. 'Cause the hair's good for that.
Tommy Seven Names, friend of the show, even though he's not a fucking member and didn't. Although he did have one of the legendary super chats of the year when he made me ask a guy if it was a gay hotel, which was that's a legendary moment in ski mask history of 2024. I don't remember any brawls with cocks at the secret show. Well, it was the Spanish guy, and Timmy thought
Oh,
it
I
was
forgot about this.
yeah,
No, tell
it
the
was.
whole story. I forgot about this.
Yeah, I mean, we've told it before. I'll quickly tell it again. Yeah, Timmy and Julio, original Julio, were up on the hill there. If you know the setup of the show, if you don't, look it up. Legendary secret shows of 2020 and 2021. And Timmy mentioned to Julio, looking at a girl, he said, "Oh man, something like, oh, she's cute." And Julio was like, "That girl right there?" He said, "Yeah, I'd like to get in her ass," or whatever the fuck Timmy said. And Julio goes, "Timmy, that's a guy." And Timmy goes, "You can't tell anybody about this. It'll ruin me." And here we are 4 years later, still talking about it. Tommy Seven Names was on Mead's boat. Last Saturday, I believe.
Yeah, I didn't see anything that happened with that. I know Mead's been on a tear on Twitter, tweeting nonsense. I can always tell when he's doing a little, but
Yeah,
he goes on a tear and just says some really, really blunt stuff.
it is very obvious when he's on drugs and alcohol, I have to say.
Yeah. Now Mead's a funny guy. I'm glad he got mentioned in the song. And sorry for anybody that showed their ball bags that didn't get mentioned in the song, because the guy actually messaged me and asked me who showed their balls, and I gave him a list of names right off the tip of my head, and that's how he was able to read those names off in the song.
That's it, and wonderful. And we have, like I said at the top, we'll play ourselves out with another song at the end of the show. So stay tuned for that. Sam V, shout out to you. We're all depressed, and you sent some super chat. Yes, you always look forward to. Well, we got Ski Mask today, sports tomorrow at 1, and then probably another Ski Mask with a guest probably on Sunday. Constantly being released, but not constantly being released with nothing to talk about, like these other shows that go 7 days, 8 days a week for 9 hours a clip, and it's just slop. Whereas here, this is highbrow shit. We're talking about shaving our assholes. We're pulling our ball bags out.
Yeah. If you guys want the audio version, it won't be up till Sunday because I'm broke, because nobody will super chat us or send us memo. I don't have Wi-Fi, so I got to wait till I go over to my dad's place and download the episodes, which takes about 6 hours, and then we'll have all the audio up on Sunday. So if you don't like it, blow me. I don't know.
Yeah, blow both of us. Yeah, we had to downgrade our StreamYard because I mean the inflation is crazy, and we're real men with real lives. I can't afford this stuff. But whatever. People want to give their money to boring shows, they can do that. I don't care. We don't celebrate.
Yeah. Keep giving your money to boring shows. We'll stay here. I mean, we don't want your money in the first place because I got a fucking freezer full of deer meat because I'm a real American. We just go shoot our meat and get it cleaned, and then we have something to eat on for a whole year. And that's it. I've been eating deer burgers the past 3 days. It's been fantastic.
Yeah, I'll shoot out of my meat probably later on. Derek Andrews, yo, where's the tits? The tits are on sports mats. Courtney Brook tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Come on back then. What did I have?
Great point.
Yeah, I never.
Dude, my mask smells so bad after going into the water yesterday and then leaving it outside to dry. It just smells like mildew seaweed.
Mildew and seaweed. Now, this is Galveston?
Yes, Galveston. They're actually filming. They're filming a Yellowstone prequel. I don't know if you know what Yellowstone is. Some show that everybody's a fan of. They're filming a prequel down there right now, and I applied to be one of the background characters. I didn't get the call, but thinking about just going down there and doing it anyways. They got like a bunch of roads blocked off because Harrison Ford's there. They're fucking filming it. So
really?
Being in the background saying what's up.
So you're going to be in the background of a guy with a pink mask on. That would be classic. A guy
I
in the
know.
background of Yellowstone with a pink ski mask in the
Well,
country.
yeah, because they had a bunch of old cars because it's supposed to be filmed in 1923, and so there's like a bunch of old cars down there. So they said if you are a background character, if you get the call, you have to have a suit, all that kind of stuff. They're going to pay like $200 a day. I didn't get the call, but I think because I applied for it a day too late before. So.
I see. I see.
So they had
The
already
hell?
had their books filled. You could either be a train passenger, the background at a bar, or the legendary Hotel Galvez. It's haunted down there in Galveston. It was built in 1910. You could be like a butler or some shit like that. So I
What do
applied
you
for all.
What do you think of haunted stuff? This is a gay hack topic, but I don't know if
It
you ever.
is, but I mean, dude, when you read about the great and legendary Hotel Galvez, I mean, it's pretty haunted. Galveston's a haunted island, anyways, because it actually had the most deaths natural disaster in American history in the year 1900. So
From
there's a
what?
lot of haunted shit down there in the island.
What happened in 1900? Oh, there he goes, folks. He's dead. Oh, he's back. Hold on. I'm big. Yeah. It's all mine. Yeah. You all bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. Just kidding. Here he is. There he is. What happened in
I
1900?
think it's you, doggy.
I'm gay. I don't know.
Is it better?
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. I can't listen. My computer is from 1962. It can barely keep this stream going. Join the Patreon for the love of God. Maybe I'll buy a new computer one day. What happened in 1900?
It was the worst hurricane in American history. Wiped out the entire
Wait,
island.
what was it called? I think I might have read that book.
I actually don't remember the name of
Hurricane
the
Ball Bag?
No, Hurricane Ball Bag just happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it blew through. It blew through something.
Yeah. But yeah, there was tons of dead bodies. That's why there's so many graveyards in Galveston, but a lot of the old buildings are still there that didn't get knocked down. And they built the Hotel Galvez a couple years later. And I think a little girl died in one of the rooms. And I think that if you stay, you got to pay. Yeah, it was like son of Billy Wagner's right. It was like 8,000 people died or some shit. But that's why they built a seawall.
Seawall,
There's a room
SeaWorld.
there. I can't remember the room number.
Ah! This is the show. Now, this is a show. You see, folks?
This is how you do podcasting, people.
Absolutely. Now, speaking of dying on the coast, I forgot. I haven't done a show. I broke 2 children's boogie. If you didn't watch the live I did from Rhode Island, it's up on the Patreon now. But if you did watch it live, you would know, or you have the Patreon, you would know that I broke 2 children's boogie boards putting on a absolute clinic riding the waves of Narragansett, Rhode Island last week. I broke 2 of them in half.
Nice. I'm
That's
going
how
to
hard.
boogie board and do some. Next time the storm comes through, I'm going to go down to the island and hit the big waves.
Yeah, great waves. There was that hurricane went off the coast, and there were some bombs coming in, as we say in the marine world. They were dropping. There were some sets of bombs coming in, some good 6 to 8 footers with nice breaks. Now, I didn't have my classic moray boogie board, original moray boogie board, because Meade has it and was too drunk and or on drugs to put it out for me like he said he would, even though I went all the way to his house to pick it up and he forgot to put it out.
Wow.
So I had to borrow.
What an asshole.
I had to borrow my niece's boogie boards, and I was just putting on a clinic, hammering these waves from about 30 yards out all the way to the shore. And just unbelievable what I did out there, truly. And
Now, have you ever tried skimboarding? You ever heard of that?
No, skimboarding. I know what skimboarding is. I was never a skate, although I did rollerblade a bit when I was younger. I never got into skateboarding. I always thought that was a bit It was a bit, I don't know, it was for a certain type of kind of loser, grungy kid. So I never got into skateboarding. And skimboarding, I feel like, is the same kind of kid. I don't know what in the Sam Hill. What's going on over there?
What is going on with Wi-Fi?
I mean, you jump right back on. I don't really give it. I really couldn't care less. Caring about technology is gay. So I
I'm
don't
here.
care. You're here. You're here. I'm gay. What else is in the news? Who gives a shit, really? This is why I can't believe people watch these shows. And there he goes again, folks. It's unbelievable. I mean, we've already done 40 minutes, frankly. I don't give a shit. That's plenty for a show. I stuck through watching these 4-hour shows for a while, but at this point, I don't even know how they do it. You're back. And he's gone. Who wants the link? This is the show. How's the air conditioner? Now that's, somebody, Chris Mack said send Jake the link. The last time I invited Jake Hudson on, I got a message from Joe Exotic saying Jake Hudson sends dick pics to underage girls. And I did not know that. I said, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Thanks. And then next thing I know, Kevin Brennan is on his show a few days ago. So Dr. Chow, you may want to look into that conspiracy theory why Kevin Brennan is doing shows with pedophiles. I mean, I assume Joe Exotic gave Kevin, I would hope he gave Kevin the same heads up that I got. But these are Qua. I don't know. A chick bought them for me because I laid down the pipe so good. She bought these for me, and that's just who I am. Oh, Ski Mask texted me, even though he's on the show. Switch the Wi-Fi. Let's see. It's on the best Wi-Fi. This is it. I think it's on you. Are you pressing a button by accident or something? Hello? Hello? I don't know what's going on there in Galveston. He immediately pops back on whenever he leaves. So I don't know what's going on there. I mean, this is high-level drama that's happening here. Let's try it again.
All right, it's definitely on your side, Stancil. You know that, right? Because I'm using LTE. I'm not even on Wi-Fi, and my shit's fine all the time. That's why I immediately pop back on.
I don't know. Nobody's saying saying anything on my end. I mean, I really don't give a shit. We've done 45 minutes and we're doing another show in 2 days. We can play the song and wrap this up if you like and reconvene. Let's do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do, I got Sports Mass tomorrow at 1 o'clock with Courtney Brooke. We'll do another show Sunday, let's play us out with another we started the show with an exclusive by Doggy Thunder. We're going to end the show with an exclusive by Doggy Thunder. This is Seasons of Sin at Doggy Thunder on YouTube. We'll see you Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock with Courtney Brooke. Ski Mask and myself will see you again Sunday afternoon at some point. Here you go. Your moment of Zen. Seasons of Sin, Doggy Thunder on YouTube.
Ski Mask Collective's ball saddle. Summer's almost done. Beautiful ball bags tan from the summer sun. So many tough dogs hiding the snap. pick of our sacks. Stencil and ski, drooling and jacking, spreading come from Bridgeport to the Gulf. But a new adventure is almost here, a brown autumn full of stench from our filthy assholes. Ball Bag summer has become a fall for farting. Let's hear those shit cutters hustle as you blow out your sphincter muscles. Cabana King showed his nuts. We love it. Pay cash, what a bag. Rickosaurus nice and tight. Do without eggplant Frank, what a sight. We love it. Quad father's balls still dangle. And meat's got some sag. Thank God for the Ski Mask Collective Ball Bag summer. But get ready, the boys want to hear your assholes trumpeting their sounds.
That's right.
We want them with bass. We want them with treble. Make our knees tremble in delight. As you light them on fire, show the toilet. When it gets dire, cover the season in shit. Blow out your hemorrhoids, you disgusting, vile pigs. The delightful sounds of autumn, covered in something rotten. Some would say the world has gone to shit. I'd say it certainly smells like it. Ball Bag summer is now fall for farting. Let's hear those shit cutters hustle as you blow out your sphincter muscles. Cabana King showed his nuts. We love it. Big cash, what a bag. We need Rickosaurus nice and tight. We do without eggplant Frank, what a sight. We love it. Quad father's balls still dangle. And meat's got some sag. Thank God for the Ski Mask Collective Ball Bag summer. Yeah, I'm Schiller shit cutters hustle as you blow out your sphincter muscles. These Ski Mask Collective's ball sack summer's almost done. Summer's almost done. Summer's almost done. Summer's almost done. Beautiful ball bags tan from the summer sun. So many togs hiding to snap a pick of our sacks. Stencil and ski, drooling and jacking, spreading come from Bridgeport to the Gulf. But a new adventure is almost here, a brown autumn full of stench from our filthy assholes. Ball Bag summer's now fall for farting. Let's hear those shit cutters hustle as you blow out your sphincter muscles. Cabana King showed his nuts. We love it. Big cash, what a bag. We need Rickosaurus nice and tight. We do without eggplant Frank, what a sight. We love it. Quad father's balls still dangle. And meat's got some sag. Thank God for the Ski Mask Collective.
There you go, folks. I'll see you tomorrow live at 1 o'clock with Courtney Brooke for Sports Mass. We'll be back here Sunday with a guest probably. Constantly being released. Folks, demand more of your podcast. Don't settle for 4-hour slop of clip watching and snipe streaming. You deserve better, and that's what we do here at Ski Mask Media. We do real shows for real people. God bless you. Enjoy your Friday. Send the troops back, and make sure you count all the votes.